Hello and welcome to Destiny Digits. This is the soul urge reading for number 6. Your soul urge talks about your motivation. So as a 6, you are motivated by being generous. Generosity is the key word that really talks about the energy you have. You're a nurturer, a caretaker, a protector, a lover. You're very compassionate. Right? So 6 is a number of love, and love is what motivates you. Alrighty. So first card we have out is security. And so right now, just hearing the word security, what does that mean to you? Are you in the process of establishing, a new sense of security, new job, new place to live? Is something changing or shifting? Next card out is fulfillment, followed by gateway. And at the bottom of the deck, we have leadership. All right. So we have security, fulfillment, gateway. And leadership is your bottom. All right, 6s. So you're the lovers, the nurturers, the caretakers. And so what does leadership, when I think of a 6, I just naturally think of a leader of a family. But, just seeing leadership and security, when I see security, I think of like finance and just feeling secure in life because your needs are met. So you could be stepping into some type of leadership role, but nonetheless, you are going to have followers, people watching you, people listening to you, people, possibly seeking some sort of wisdom from you. And so I feel like this entire leveling up, we'll call it, is about you achieving fulfillment in whatever you have determined that to be for you in life, right? And so what you desire is available. It's, if it's not ripe, it's ripening. So this is growing. So it is a process. You are on a threshold within yourself. So you are transitioning to a new space inside of you. So in the outside world, this looks like you manifesting the security that you need or want or desire in your life. Spirit is saying, what you seek or what you determine to be fulfillment is yours. It's available to you. You are bringing it to you. So relax. Use the time and space, before it gets here, right? Use that empty space, that no man's land, when you've done the work and you're just kind of waiting for things to manifest and to really evolve. That's when we use this space to just love on ourselves. So as a 6, you love on everyone. You are motivated to love and to give of yourself. But as you are growing and transitioning within yourself, it is important for you to always recharge, right? And so you can give the best of you when you are your best. So relax, do things that are relaxing, that are settling, that are calming, and just really nurture yourself as we wait for what is to come. The gateway that you are on within yourself is a gateway of healing. Right? So 6, you are a healer. That is what you do. So are you stepping into the role as a healer? Right? But first, did you have to go through your own healing? Of course you did. Of course you did. Right? And so leadership, all of this is coming to the end with a role as some type of leadership, right? And so you're healing yourself, you're healing your journey, you're healing your ideas of what your story has been, and something new is about to be born, and you are the creator. You are the manifester of that. All right. Two extra cards came out. We'll talk about them. And at the bottom of the deck, we have for tarot 8. 8 of Pentacles. This is hard work. This is focusing on something that's important to you, perfecting it, like literally just doing it one by one, over and over and again, and just creating it based on effort and just your attention to detail. And so you are really establishing something in your life, and you are stepping into a role. You will have something to show for it. Now, at the bottom of the crystal healing deck, we have sexuality. So I may read this card because I did read it when this came up before, but I just think it's important to read it to understand what that means for all of us independently. I explained what that meant for me, but we will. Let me just get the book so I can be prepared. Alrighty. So you know what? Let's just read it now. Look, flipped right to the page. Okay. So leadership is next to sexuality. Let's see how this works out in your life. All right, it says this powerful card indicates it is time to open up to the powerful life force energy of the cosmos into your own sexuality. The universal creative energy flows through you deeply at all times and is a natural part of life. It is now time to heal any wounds around sexuality and come back into your power, working with this energy consciously in your life. Your sexual energy is your creative energy. Opening up to this dynamic essence can transform your world. The Devas emphasize that your sexuality is a sacred and integral part of who you are. Work with them as you open and heal old perceptions, wounds, and even judgments you have made around sex. Once you release negative relationships, beliefs, and restrictions and allow yourself to break free of social constraints, you will set yourself free. The Devas urge you to honor yourself as a divine and sacred sexual being. If you are uncomfortable or feel you have wounds about sexuality, seek the support and guidance of a professional who can assist your healing process and allow this part of you to heal, grow, and express itself. You're also guided to work closely with the magical medicine of Kroikoi to support your awakening to the life force energy of the cosmos. It is time to set yourself free and dance in the sexual creative energy of the universe in a positive light. Okay? All right, so this is about our relationship with our own sexuality and sex and what that means to us. And we're only speaking of that because we're talking about what that does for us energetically. So through reading, we understand that our creative force, our ability to create, when two beings come together and they create, we have human, we have life, right? And so independently, you are a creator, right? And so you are still creating in the event you're not having babies and creating life. You're birthing projects, you're birthing passions, but you have to come together with something in order for that to happen. You have to have a mate, and that mate is your partner. That is your relationship with sexuality, right? So if we're not making a baby, who stands in if we're just birthing a project or a passion or just something in our life? It's our relationship with that. We fill that space with our with how we connect to that energetic force ourself. And so in the event that you six are stepping in to work hard to create something, Spirit is saying that there may be a block potentially. And so if you are about to step into this leadership role or kind of cross over into this threshold of success where you've manifested this new sense of security, right? There is something that you should heal. So you are on a gateway, but healing is necessary. And or just and when I say healing, it's really understanding, you know? It's an adjustment of how we understand a situation, an event, and and kind of realigning with it based on the knowledge and wisdom and awareness that we have today. And so, leadership, what does that mean? What does that mean? How are you using that in your own life? And so I feel like you need this energy to lead in your life and to lead others. And so we need this creative energy. You have to access it, but you may have to also repair it based on past trauma or life experiences. Okay? But nonetheless, you are working hard and the success is here. The fulfillment is yours. So relax. So relax and nurture and pamper and take care of yourself as you go through this, right? So in the center, we have the Five of Swords. So this is a card that talks about, mentally just feeling lost, feeling like things are always a battle, right? Even if you come up with a plan, even if you approach a situation, you can't win, right? You can't win. Or if you are the character holding the swords, you've gotten them, but you have no one around you, right? So this is either winning at all costs, no matter what happens, or feeling like defeat and loss is you know is something that you're going through. But let's talk about this. So this is five. And so five is about change and freedom. And so sometimes there have to be events that take place in life that kind of propel us into these new positions, right? And so is there an event where you lost something or you felt like I have to go after this with everything inside of me because it means that much to me? Is there an event that you are using to offer yourself freedom, to offer yourself change, to bring yourself a new adventure, to expand your life? Is there a vision that you want to see, but you feel like in going after it, someone will have to lose? Is that a belief that you have around a situation? We also have the Eight of Swords, which is about being mentally trapped in your mind, not really being able to understand your own strength, your own ability, not knowing the potential that you have to achieve what you want. And in this situation, being free, right? So the center card, change, freedom. This is what you're seeking in life, but you're fearful about how this will impact others, right? And it seems like what you seek is material wealth, security, financial security. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And so I feel like Spirit is saying if this is your fulfillment, if this is your peach, then the peach is yours. But use this space to really adjust your mind and to really see this thing from a higher perspective, right? And whatever the 10 of Pentacles is for you, whatever the security is, whoever is included in this with you, um, matters when we're talking about your relationship with sexuality and creating. And so in order to create this 10 of Pentacles, maybe we have to work alongside another, or maybe we just need a force within us and we are repairing it, right? But we just really need to fix our mindset about what this is. Beneath the Five of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, which talks about instability and juggling, right? Just going back and forth, never really being able to balance. And so we're going back and forth between feeling like we have options, right? And then the Lovers, feeling like a relationship is a possibility, or we have some type of choice to pursue what we love, with someone we love, or nonetheless. So it's like, do I want to commit to, a connection, or would I rather have more options? So what would I like? What do I want to see? And so when we're talking about healing our relationship with how we see, you know, our identity with with sex and what that means to us in life, in the past, were there connections where maybe you felt like you had options, but maybe the options that you chose in partners, or maybe the one that you chose was something that was instant, was it left you feeling like you were out of balance, you were not in harmony, it felt like more of a fight, or it felt like just a relationship that had a lot of resistance. If this is a relationship, now six, you guys are lovers, and we have lovers here, and we have the Two of Cups. So I just kind of sense that. And the extra card that came out, one of them was the Four of Wands, but we're also talking, about healing something. So most times healing involves another, right? So I'm just going with that energy, but please apply it as it fits. Yeah. So maybe we feel like we have made poor choices. We didn't know our own strength. We made poor choices when we were talking about things that could have fulfilled us emotionally. That could have been people, places, or things. And so now we are really understanding how to use our energy, right? But we almost have to revisit the places where we misused our energy or lost parts of ourself, just because of bad connections that we had with people, or we dealt with people who, could have been unfaithful, could have been untrue, could have juggled us, could have not have committed to us, right? Who made us think one thing, but in reality, they were only out for themselves and disregarded us, right? But this is really about you coming back and being your own hero in your own story and creating something totally different. This is about you leading your life where you get to choose what happens next and how it happens, right? And so if this is about you being independent to gain what it is you desire, then that's fine, because we know that as a six, you're a lover. So anything that you have, you'll give. But this may be a period where you do have to separate yourself and work in solitude, one, to heal, but also to create, to think, to relax, to purge, to manifest. So we go from instability to feeling loss, and then to really establishing and to feeling balance in our life. The Six of Pentacles is above the Five of Swords. And so this is about giving, taking, receiving. And it's a six, right? So that's your number, that's your energy. That's the harmony, the love, just the gracefulness that six has. And so this is happening between energies, giving, the receiving, and this is done in a way that's fair, that's balanced. We have security and manifestation. So I feel like you're looking for situations that don't feel like battles where someone's losing. You don't want to feel like you are manipulated or powerless or can't see your way out. And you don't want to be juggled or just feel like things are up and down and no one's committing. And, you just really want something secure and stable. You want to give yourself to something that's lasting, if this is about love. And so I feel like you are creating and manifesting something where you can establish a security with someone, you can build with someone, and it's a relationship that's balanced, right? And this is about you. I feel like once you come outside of this Eight of Swords, right, this being trapped in your mind about what this situation really represents, and is really about you leveling up inside of self and overcoming experiences, never having experiences like them again, and really creating what it is you want by understanding who it is you really are, right? And so this is about you understanding that if security is what you seek, you are your own security. As the magician, you step into that energy. You have everything you need right now in this moment to create what it is you desire. And so if you want to create relationships that are balanced and harmonious and fair and giving, sometimes it's very easy to give, but not everybody knows how to receive love, right? Sometimes that makes people uncomfortable if it's almost foreign to them. So we want a relationship, Two of Cups, partnership, soulmate, union. We want a relationship that feels divinely guided. We want to work with others that understand the value of love and energy and cooperation. And so when I say leadership, I feel like you're leading your life by going after what it is you desire and creating it and ridding your life of anything that doesn't reflect who you are. And others may be watching and following. But I do feel like this is an independent energy. This is an opportunity for you to really show what you are made of. And it will take hard work, but it is it is necessary for you to show the wisdom that you've acquired through the situations that you've been in. And you know what's crazy? Magician and manifestation, like it just sinks. It just sinks. That's exactly what the magician is. It's manifesting. And so what are we manifesting? Balanced, fair, giving, loving connections with others, right? Secure connections, lasting connections. Connections where material wealth and abundance is not an option. It's something that can be worked on together, where fulfillment is a possibility, right? We want to know that we can create our wealth, but we can also manifest the love and the connections that we want in our life. Now, the two extra cards that came out, we had the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So the Ace of Pentacles is almost like being gifted with an opportunity that can be materially abundant and successful, right? But you have to nurture, grow, and love. You have to use all those qualities that you naturally have as a six to really make this turn into something. And then the other card was the Four of Wands. And so that is like the home, the security, the relationship, the family card. It can talk about marriage, but nonetheless, it's about building something secure. It's about taking two things that are equal or similar and putting them opposite each other to build a frame, to build a stable union, a connection. And so, whatever that is for you, and I feel like, this is saying that through your hard work, an opportunity will become available where you can have what you desire, right? And it will be because you've manifested this ace, right? This is the time. You have created this time. You are ready for this. You have manifested it, and it will come. And it is coming. And your work has paid off, right? So sometimes, in relationships where we don't receive our value back, sometimes even if we give our best to people, they may not be the same one that returns our value and our worth back to us. It may come later, right? Because guess what? We're learning lessons, but they're also learning a lesson, and we're playing a role in each other's life at that time. But the story goes on, right? And so continue to work. Continue to work. Fulfillment is yours. Relax, nurture, take care of yourself. Relax your mind. Relax your mind and know that you have the power, potential, ability to have it all. The love, the money, you can have it all. And it doesn't have to feel like a battle or a losing situation or a fight. It doesn't have to feel like that. You don't have to feel like someone's got to lose, or why does this always, you don't have to feel like fulfillment is not yours to have. It is absolutely yours. So don't stop. Keep going. All right. Thank you so much, sixes. Hopefully something in there was helpful for you. Take care. Bye-bye.